This contest will be granted and that will be ruled an incorrect response on the rereading of question number 16 by yellow 1. All right.
Timeout.
We have timeout, Texas.
Point of order.
Do you want to do that now or after?
I'll do that.
Look at question 18. Got it.
Tie.
We'll find a replacement.
Point of order. Wizard was counted correct long before the 30 seconds. So he could have been given time to clarify his answer. And in fact, he had in his mind clarification of his answer, but since it was counted correct,
we had discussed that point, and we did not feel that with what had been spoken that it was possible to be corrected. So, and hence the decision. All right. Question number time in, right? Question number 17 is a 4-part question worth 20 points. Question: give instruction to whom and what role?
Yellow 3.
Interruption.
Give instruction to whom and what will resolve. Each whom and what will resolve according to Proverbs chapter 9, verse 9. Give instruction to a wise man and he will get wiser. Teach a just man and he will increase in learning.
That is correct. Question number 18 is a cross-reference 6-part question worth 30 points. Question: who separated from according to weight?
Red 2.
Interruption.
According to which verse of Proverbs chapter 16, and who separated whom according to which verse of Proverbs chapter 17? But was first separated chief friends, verse 28. He that repeated the matter separated the very friends, verse 9.
That is correct. Question number 19 is a quotation question worth 30 points. Question: were the 3 verses preceding the one that mentions guests?
Yellow 1.
To call passengers who go right over ways, whoso is simple, let him turn in thither, and as for him that wants understanding, she saith to him, flowing waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant.
That is correct. Contest, New Jersey, Delaware.
Tie.
This contest has been withdrawn.
Timeout.
Timeout, Texas. Time in. Question number 20 is a cross-reference two-part question worth 30 points. Question. Proverbs describes what contrast about he that covereth a transcript?
Red 2. Interruption.
He that covered the transgression in verse 17, and what contrast concerning he that covered the sins in chapter 28. He that covered the transgression seeketh welfare, he that readeth not is upright for your friends. He that covered the sin shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsaketh him shall have mercy.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Texas without interruption. It's a cross-reference two-part question worth 30 points. Question. Proverbs describes what contrast about he that covereth a transgression, and what contrast about he that covereth his sins. And this quiz is closed. You may now relax. Let's give those teams to their dance. All right, we'll have the details to share in just a moment. We'll give Texas 2 a chance to catch their breath. We're returning to the yellow buzzers. We will. A few moments have our finals of the first round. All right, the results of this are second semifinal quiz. The second place team is New Jersey Delaware 1 with 115 points. The winning team is Texas 2 with 160 points. Second high score individual was Jacob with 65, and high score individual earning his silver medal with 85 points was Seth. Let's give them a hand. Did he have to?
Yeah.
Okay, once he gets back though.
Hey, so, yeah, I think Colbert has
All right, see everyone has returned. So we will prepare for our finals of the first round, which will see Louisiana 1 on the red buzzers and Texas 2 on the yellow buzzers.
You're fine, you're fine. That's right, it was small.
Looking to the rest of the morning, we will begin our second round quizzing following our finals here. We'll then be breaking for lunch. And thanks. Orientation. Then be breaking for lunch and then quizzing second round all afternoon and all evening. All right. Just a reminder that once we do begin the second round, you will not be able to go between split sessions until you have lost your second quiz in this case. All right. All right, congratulations to Louisiana 1 with their sign this time from Alexandria, Louisiana, and to Texas 2 from Grand Prairie, Texas in the finals of the first round. No small feat indeed. All right, let's do a quick buzzer check.
Red 3.
All right, having done so, we are prepared to proceed. This quiz then is now in session. Question number 1 is a quotation question worth 10 points. Question: quote the verse of Proverbs chapter 13 describing the law of...
Red 3.
Interruption.
Describing the law of the wise as a fountain of life. The law of the wise is a fountain of life to the power of of death.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread in Texas without interruption. It's a quotation question worth 10 points. Question. Quote the verse of Proverbs chapter 13 describing the law of the wise.
Yellow, 1.
The law of the wise is a fountain of life to depart from the snares of death.
That is correct. Question number 2 is worth 10 points. Question. Proverbs chapter 1 mentions what chief.
Yellow, 3.
Interruption.
What chief places of concourse?
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Louisiana without interruption. It's worth 10 points. Question. Proverbs chapter 1 mentions what chief place.
Red, 2.
Chief place of concourse.
That is correct. Question number 3 is a two-part question worth 10 points. Question. Where, according to Proverbs chapter.
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Where's Proverbs chapter 31, verse 26 as well? It's the law of kindness.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Louisiana without interruption. It's a two-part question worth 10 points. Question. Where, according to Proverbs chapter 15, verse 6, is much treasure, and where is trouble?
Red, 3.
In the house of the righteous, in the revenues of the wicked.
That is correct. Question number 4 is worth 10 points. Question. With whom shall there not be any room?
Red, 1.
Interruption.
Reward. According to Proverbs chapter 24. The evil man.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Texas without interruption. It's worth 10 points. Question. With whom shall there not be any remembrance of things that are to come?
Yellow, 3.
Those that shall come after.
That is correct. Question number 5 is worth 10 points. Question. Passengers go right on.
Red, 3.
Interruption.
Go around what? Their ways.
That is correct. Question number 6 is worth 10 points. Question. The husband of the virtuous.
Yellow, 3.
Interruption.
The husband of the virtuous woman is known where, according to Proverbs chapter 31, verse 23, in the gates.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Louisiana without interruption. It's worth 10 points. Question. The husband of a virtuous woman shall have no need of what?
Red, 3.
Spoil.
That is correct. Question number 7 is worth 10 points. Question. Unto him that forsaketh the way, what is?
Red, 2.
Interruption.
What is grievous? Correction.
That is correct. Question number 8 is a two-part question worth 10 points. Question. The virtuous woman seeketh what?
Red, 3.
Interruption.
Seeketh what? And worketh willingly with what? Wool and flax, her hands.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Texas without interruption. It's a two-part question worth 10 points. Question. The virtuous woman seeketh what and worketh how, according to verse 13 of Proverbs chapter 31.
Yellow, 1.
She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands.
That is correct. Question number 9 is a four-part question worth 20 points. Question. As what to whom, according to verse?
Red, 1.
Interruption.
was went to whom according to verse 25 of Proverbs chapter 25. So is what from where? As cold waters to a thirsty soul, so is good news from our country.
That is correct.
Contest.
Contest, Texas.
Test withdrawn.
This contest has been withdrawn. Question number 10 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Question. Will the verse of Proverbs chapter 20 that refers to the quote?
Yellow 3. Interruption.
The cold, the sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold, therefore shall he bake and harvest and have nothing.
That is correct. Question number 11 is a three-part question worth 20 points. Question. In which verse of our study of Proverbs chapter 31 does what statement follow?
Yellow 1. Interruption.
Follow-up question. Verse 10. River prices far above rupees. Who can find a virtuous woman?
That is correct. Question number 12 is a cross-reference two-part question worth 20 points. Question. In the summer, the ant doeth.
Red 1. Interruption.
The ant doeth what? According to Proverbs chapter 6. And the ants do what according to Proverbs chapter 30. The ant provided her meat in the summer. The ants prepared their meat in the summer.
That is correct. Question 13 is worth 20 points. Question. What comparison mentions walls as fat?
Red 3. Interruption.
Is found in Proverbs chapter 20. 5. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down without walls.
That is correct. Question number 14 is a three-part question worth 20 points. Question. The same verse that describes every word of God, how?
Yellow 1. Interruption.
Also describes God. How long was this verse? Pure, the shield. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. It describes God as a shield when put their trust in God.
That is correct. Question number 15 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. What shall not happen according to?
Red 1. Interruption.
What shall not happen according to Proverbs chapter 12, verse 3?
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Texas without interruption. It's a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. What shall not happen according to Proverbs chapter 28, verse 13, and what shall happen?
Yellow 3.
He that covereth his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy.
That is correct. Timeout, Louisiana.
Tie.
Time in. Question number 16 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Question. Both the two verses fall in one dimension of Pierce.
Red 1. Interruption.
The piercings of a sword. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselors of peace is joy.
That is correct. Question number 17 is worth 20 points. Question. Referring to the Lord, what is stated concerning his children as found.
Red 1. Interruption.
As found.
Tie.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Texas without interruption. It's worth 20 points. Question. Referring to the Lord, what is stated concerning his children is found in verse 26 of Proverbs chapter 14.
Yellow 1.
His children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge.
That is correct.
Test.
Contest, Louisiana.
Tie.
This contest has been withdrawn. Question number 18 is worth 30 points. Question. According to the three verses, following the one that records, happy is the man that.
Yellow 3. Interruption.
Happy is the man that finds wisdom and the man that giveth understanding. Why? For the merchandise of is better than the merchandise of gold. And the gain thereof that find gold. He's more precious than rubies and all that thou canst desire not to be compared to her, like the days is in her right hand and her left hand is in arm. Tie.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Louisiana without interruption. It's worth 30 points. Question. According to the three verses, following the one that records, happy is the man that findeth wisdom. Why?
Red 1.
For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared to her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor.
That is correct.
Time out, please.
Timeout, Texas. Time in. Question number 19 is a cross-reference quotation question worth 30 points. Question. Quote the two verses of our study of Ecclesiastes to mention the sons of.
Red 1. Interruption.
The sons of men. For man also knoweth last time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as birds that are caught in snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time when it cometh suddenly upon them.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Texas without interruption. It's a cross-reference quotation question worth 30 points. Question. Quote the two verses of our study of Ecclesiastes to mention the sons of men.
Yellow 3.
For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them. I have seen the travail which God hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it.
That is correct. We have contested Louisiana, and then we will revisit the timeout. This contest is denied. We have timeout, Louisiana. Time in. Question number 20 is a cross-reference two-part question worth 30 points. Question. Our verses of study record that from God I have required what? And that God required.
Yellow 3. Interruption.
God requireth what? Two things have I required of thee. Deny me that not before I die or move far from me, the aim lies giving neither party wishes, give me a food convenient for me. God require that which is past.
That is correct.
Contest.
Contest, Louisiana. Tie. This contest has been withdrawn, and this quiz is closed. You may now relax. All right, we will share the results of this, our finals of the first round. And we will begin to transition to our second round quiz. Hopefully it's a little warmer in your session. And the results, this is our finals of the first round, determined on the last question, which these two teams totaled 290 points on quizzing. The second place team was Louisiana 1 with 120 points. The winning team, our undefeated team from round 1, Texas 2, 170 points.